I'll come by when you don't mind, but not if it'll only waste your time. Well, you can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime. I hope you whisper close when you lean in, and please give me some kind of reason to let go of the state of mind that the only time I waste is mine. Well, you can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime, always. You can call me anytime. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. Can't think of the last time that I truly smiled till you looked up at me. Could you stay a while? Let's look back on past times, the good and the bad. Let's make up the best years you and I have ever had. You can call me anytime.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend. There's the shot! There it is! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldinho with the clearance. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldo. Hakimi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. And this is Messi. Rijkaard. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Bale. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho, a true great in every sense of the word. And it's Neymar. Bale. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Tries to pass it through. And smartly reclaimed. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kaka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri shifted it to the flank. And he's intervened well there.
it looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Neymar. Quality ball. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso.
There
Now
will
Howson.
be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Chelsea can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Roberto Carlos.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Number 24.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's ambitious. Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He has found a way through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. That is a crunching tackle. Van Dijk is there to clear. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pullet demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. It's a searching pass. Howson makes the interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chelsea leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gvardiol. Howson. And Gvardiol. And here's Neymar. Messi puts his foot on the gas.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Knocks it into space. And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
And
That
now
is a
to
superb
all
win.
members of the
This is one
crowd.
of those...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Bellingham. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And that has been clubbed away and smartly reclaimed. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar takes a shot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Casemiro. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only
Two
breakthrough
added
moment
minutes
to this
have been
point.
indicated.
1-0 the score. And he plays one through. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And we come to you now.
I thought
with
that was a
quick
decent
request
45
for
minutes of
support
football,
for our
plenty of
World
signs
Charity
that both
Fund.
managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Alexander-Arnold. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chelsea just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He can run onto that. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! Lyon are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Ronaldinho, out towards the flank. Musiala, and the counter is on. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Rafinha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Gullit.
Mbappe! Goal! Lyon! And the comeback is complete. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Lyon go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Neymar.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 8, Pepe.
Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cruyff. Now it's Kaka. Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Kaka. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram getting this one clear.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 13, Rijkaard.
He's got tall. Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Oh, he's going for goal! Oh, denied! brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cruyff attempts a clearance. Rolls it backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
6 added
Aimed
minutes
beyond the
have been
defence.
indicated.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Backward it goes. And Hullet! Ron Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! A finish of true class! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Got my head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud. Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's teasing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud. Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, they can see my shine, so I ain't been doing up hide and seek. Wanna move mumsy out of the ends, I've still got family back in Nige. Ain't got time for the online beef, I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like it's your last. Ain't got time to be doing complacent. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Manchester United finding their passes. Cruyff. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Torres. Romero cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga. And it's Ruben Neves. Passes short and sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's got away. Delivers the ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Ruben Neves. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I
Could be danger here. Looking to play him in. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. And he's managed to get free. Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's a good ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This to make it 1-0. Terrific save by Spila!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Roberto Carlos. And this is Torres. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Van Dijk. He's found a way through. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was alert to it.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
Ruben Neves. Cruyff. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us
Just a
see
quick
what the second
request
half
today
brings.
for everybody to please kindly remove
Any strong opinions on the
cars
first
the
half?
road outside
Well, there's
the
no
stadium.
way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Hullet. Coming on the
Here
field
we go again.
is number 23.
Well, both sides are eager to get
Berbatov.
going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's the throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. He is through here! And he's there to make the challenge. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's picked his chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Xabi Alonso makes the interception. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out...
He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
After 78 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
And it's been given away. Stood up well to him there. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Berbatov. Ruben Neves.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Hakimi. It's a good run down the right. And he plays one through. Camavinga. And that will be the final act. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Berbatov. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Shot at goal! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And he's chosen to go back, and it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. In with the challenge. Rodri. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Liverpool are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Berbatov. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Real chance! Oh, off the bar! Well, there's the clearance. Alexander-Arnold tries to play it through, and this is Cruyff. And the shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Chelsea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vardiol has it in a wide position. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Owen. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Greenwood. Greenwood.
2 added minutes
Now it's
have
Cruyff.
been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. 2 minutes to be added on. Looking to play him in. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
Stats certainly back that up as well.
There, and good ball. Gets into...
They want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Serginho. Owen. Time is for there.
Peter, this is exactly what you want.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Vardiol has it in a wide position. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi. Owen. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets into some space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho. To hold on this time. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. So she...
All I got is infinity, infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. How long I got is infinity, infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body does keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time, and boy, you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. No play, no play. How long I got is infinity. Nah, straight on, infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of...
Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first to this? Firmin. Good, strong midfield. Big header! Goal! Le Havre! And Le Havre take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a nicely shaped ball, and he's certainly onside here. Romero gets it clear. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Cruyff. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Now, this could be a chance. And he's managed to... And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first. He'll try to keep this alive. Le Havre have the chance to go the other way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that's well seen too. Robertson. Rijkaard. Marmouche looking to add to his goal. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now a header! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Ronaldinho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. And it's Lopez. For Olise.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? And the ball is out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Olise. And he's in on goal. They want to be quick to recover this. Pings in across. Yeah, he's dealt with that well. And the half-time whistle goes. See, views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
Please
has to
turn your
resist
attention
change
to the
at
screen
this
for
stage.
information provided by the local police.
Substitution for love. Number 21. Number 6.
Whistle
Kupchu.
goes, and we
Coming
start
on
the second
field,
half.
Number 9.
I think it'll be fascinating to see
Number
how they're going to
10.
change their approach here. They have to go
Substitution
for it
taking
and try and
place.
pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that is expertly dealt with. Tries to play it, tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nice control. He's shifting through the gears here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! Chance to deliver. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Out for a throw. Strong running down that left flank. Ronaldinho being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now he's got space here. That's a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rijkaard, greeted with much expectation and fanfare.
Well, it's great we get to see him play. The fans have been calling for him to come on pretty much since the game began.
And this is Van Basten. Threads one. He's having a shot! That's going to go a long way. And he's managed to gift it back. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cruyff, there he goes, motoring forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vids. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Van Basten. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Nice looking ball. Vermi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Kaká. This might spell danger.
Time.
He is just caressing the ball. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that was close. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Probing pass. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Pedri. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Bullish header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Romero. Alexander-Arnold. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Messi. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Throw in. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off
There
him.
will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Olise. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, for me,
everybody,
Peter,
to
things
make
have
sure
never
to put
really
any
got
liquor
going,
in
but
the
at
bin
least this will be a good time
Thank you for
to
your
reflect
cooperation.
and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing,
Substitution.
it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Chelsea come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gabriel tries a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up out. Terrific header! Sticks it away! And they've got their lead back. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that card. Threw a really strong net behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Madrid go into the lead.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ronaldinho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Alexander-Arnold. Might be danger here. Very nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Great vision.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Neymar. And here's Gabriel. That has been cut short. Pedri. Added time. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final thoughts, Jim?
To party. Why you trying to fit? I disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke. You don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love. You won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short. Life too small. No, can't waste your time. Things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, we can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace. So yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah, no time for no bad. Energy, you don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that, no. No, you won't be my friend of me, I won't show no love, you won't get none of that, no. No time for it, no time for it, no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. No bad energy, no bad energy, no. So blessed and highly favored. Could tell I'm a paper chaser. I like girls that get money. I like checks sweet like honey. Oh no, watch me shake all the ways. And you know when they see this, is shake body. And I move so slow, see the shock on their face. Oh yeah, no time for no. No bad energy, you don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that, no. No, you won't be my friend of me, I won't show no love, you won't get none of that, no. No time for it, no time for it, no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, 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 no.
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Hakimi cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Cruyff! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pedri. Messi. Out to the right. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pavard gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So we're still where we started right now. It's a throw-in. Pedri, and it's made its way to him. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. That's an excellent interception. Shot, surely! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rodriguez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Ronaldinho. Caresses it through. And that was very necessary. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Neymar. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. Hangs one in. It's a mighty effort. It's hit the upright. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Hakimi. Pulisic. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pulisic. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Berbatov.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Pulisic. Pulisic carries the ball down the right. And he's managed to get free. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Hakimi. Romero. Howson is the team's great visionary. Now it's Neymar, looking for a runner. And this is Berbatov. Pedri. And it's Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The pass has gone astray. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution.
Rijkaard. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Messi. He's in a great position here. And he was alert to it. Now they can break here. And this is Batistuta. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. This looks promising.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Indicated.
Greenwood! Greenwood! And with that, the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of...
Picture this, I'm posted, mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. Can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance. 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 All I wanna do is move on a boogaloo. I'ma groove my body. know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets. How that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me, shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these
Hello,
two sides get
everybody,
ready
and
to lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, this is a formation which seems to make pretty clear what their intentions are, Jim.
Well, Peter, when you have that many back, there's only really one tactic you can adopt, and it's the counter-attack. And while it's going to give you a very solid block defensively, it does leave you very little options attacking-wise, with effectively just one outlet.
Not too much possession football then.
Definitely not. They'll be trying to play with real efficiency.
Pedri gets flagged offside. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Berbatov. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cruyff. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the height...
He's gone for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Brilliant save from Buffon! And now they can clear their lines. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Tries to pass it through. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Makaleli conjures time and space where few can. And this is Neymar. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Played back into the centre. Now it's Berbatov. Cruyff. Chelsea finding their passes. Makaleli. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick request today.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. So neither side has yet broken through. Pele receives it in a good position here. Svila gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Xavi Alonso. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. And he's in on goal. And here's Ronaldinho. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Messi. Now it's Pele. Neymar. No luck with that dink over the top.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Oh, good-looking ball. And he was quick to react. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Pele. Now it's Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Greenwood finds himself offside.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Right, deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hazard, and he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been
Passing is
indicated.
crisp and sharp. And here's Messi, out to the right. And that will be the final act. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Very special birthday.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi! An early chance there, first of the game. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Shevchenko. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Club America have it back and can go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Svila breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So we're still where we started right now. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bernardo Silva. Edmilson has quite the footballing brain. Matheus Cunha! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 21 minutes is
Club America are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xavi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Edmilson. Romero cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that has not gone well. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. That's a decent clearance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nicked it back promptly. Xavi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Romero can get it clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That's been slipped through, and it's Messi. Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. Here's Mathias Cunha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 23, Berbatov. Coming on the field is number 14, Batistuta.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Cruyff being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up.
Chance for a shot! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Shot, surely! He scored! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
11, Vinicius Junior.
Club America take the lead.
Number 5, Xavi Alonso. Coming on to replace
Vinicius
him is
Junior puts his foot on the gas.
Rijkaard.
It's run loose here. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Great ball, and he's in here. Lucas Vazquez. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field is number
Club America
15,
surely have to be
Eduardo
commended for
Camavinga.
their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And this is Shevchenko. Cruyff calmly anticipates. More and more pressure on the ball here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And this is Ronaldinho. Nice physical challenge.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Howson. Cruyff. Deep into stoppage time. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the moment...
Envious of the glimmer of hope, gives me a break from feeling alone, gives me a moment out of the evil. Used to feel so invincible. I used to feel it was a world worth dreaming of. Back in the gasworks, screaming the song. Just the beauty of youth would quell my aching heart. I feel so good. People watch on the way back home. Everybody on the treadmill running. Under the billboards, out of the heat. Somebody's darling's on the street tonight. Oh, I can't stop running. I see the whole town fire. People watch on the way back home. People watch on the way back home. I came back home after 7 years. Wide awake, tracing tracks of her tears. Cornered the nurse to get the gist of it. I promised her I'd get her out of the care home. The place was falling to bits. Understaffed and overruled by callous hands. The poor nurse was around the clock. And the beauty of youth, it left my breaking heart. But it wasn't hard.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way, this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Ball's out once more. And that's definitely not his best. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. Applies the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it. Fernandes. Now it's Gavi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Romero. Xavi Alonso. Now Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Crosses in it. Oh, what a climb! Goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hazard. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso does well to get it back. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning...
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double... And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Chelsea have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Howson is always looking to break lines.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Fernandes. For Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Berbatov. And he plays one through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Neymar. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. And he's straight offside.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, now, this is some substitution. Almost surreal, you've got to feel.
Well, it's great we get to see him play. The fans have been calling for him to come on pretty much since the game began.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Berbatov. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Cruyff. Gavi. Time and again they are repelled. It's Ronaldinho!
Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Kaka. That's a good run down the left. Rijkaard, the man we've all come to watch. And this is Neymar. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's got away. Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in.
like so many others. I said you, oh, like a racehorse. I said you, oh, like a blowtorch. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. And he said, I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. I'm coming up, don't you dare bring me down. And hey, hey, this night's not wasted. Hey, hey, saying, yeah, we made it. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it.
Dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance,
Hey,
I wanna dance,
yeah,
I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance,
yeah.
I wanna dance.
All I want to do is to fly away with you.
No matter what I say, you're always there to give a smile. Just suck it up, you'll say it only hurts for a while. Show me the way, never obey. Give me black clouds on a summer day. No matter what, it's fine. We're like one step over the line. Fairy tale, away we go. Turn around, you're gonna make it so.
All I want to do is to fly away with you.
Gonna fly away, making fun of everyone. We'll wax our wings and pray. Don't get too close to the sun. Show me the way, never obey. Give me black clouds on a summer day. No matter what, it's fine. You're like one step over the line. Fairy tale, away we go.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
Nakamura! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nakamura clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. He's found a way past. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. And he's decided to go for it. And for a moment, time stood still.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pavard is the guilty party there. Akanji. Dembele. For Çalhanoğlu. DiMarco. Oh, it's Bebeto. Gavi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pavard. Now Eder Militao. And it's Rudiger. To Çalhanoğlu. Xavi Alonso. And it's Griezmann. And Pavard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's managed to get free. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? He's gone for goal! It's hit the crossbar. Tries to get it clear. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful...
And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And it's Gavi. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Bebeto. And this is Dembele. And this is Nakamura. He's beaten the last man. Oh, fabulous play. It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Griezmann! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Nakamura. Bebeto powering forward here. Bebeto with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Nice bit of trickery. He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Azar. A heavy challenge. Pavard. Griezmann. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's ambitious. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitutions taking place.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Camavinga
Is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Chelsea can consider themselves just about safe now. Good played through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball. Now there's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Hazard! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
There's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
It's a loose ball. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive
Please
moment.
join me in wishing...
Lost my mind.